now that we have calculated the individual dates for the employee, now we will actually use that to calculate the total for each month that is being displayed. So let's do that now. We will be using very similar formulas, just like what we did with the team dashboard. So now let's get started by typing in first the headers for the 5 vacation types. And since we already have done that in the team dashboard, I'm just going to use the technique where I can just copy the whole thing, and then I'll come in here, and then be careful here whenever you think about copy pasting. I'm just going to paste it here by Control V, but I'm doing it because I know what formulas are there. So you can see that the formulas are not having any references which will change when I copy paste. These are all absolute references, so they're not going to change. And I also like that the formatting gets carried over when I do the paste. Again, I may not want the formatting all the time, but in this specific instance, I like it. I want, because then it saves me a lot of time to redo the formatting. So that's why I'm doing the paste. Otherwise, you may just paste the formulas or paste the values, but here I want the formulas to be embedded and the formatting also carried over because it's going to save me time. And that's because I know exactly what formulas in there. So always use copy paste carefully whenever there are formulas involved. In this case, it is the right application, so we're doing that. So now we have gotten the heading, and so now we need to write the formula now for each of these dates. It's going to be similar to what we did with the team dashboard, slightly simpler, but it's going to be similar. So if this value is nothing, then don't display anything. Otherwise, what you do is COUNTIFs, go to all these cells, and then I want to find where the value is this, and then I'm going to close this, let's say. But important thing here is we have to lock AI11. So 11, the row number, that should be locked. And then in this case, column C and column AG should be locked. And then here, this is again AI11, so I want to lock 11. And this is going to count how many times this has happened. And we also have to multiply this by the value for each occurrence. So this time we're going to lock row 10. There you go. And just like what happened last time, the conditional formatting seems to have somehow carried over, which I'm not sure exactly why. I'm going to select all this and say press Control Enter. So this, now the formula has been applied to all the cells. And this is the only place where the conditional formatting has been implemented. So I want to not apply conditional formatting to this cell. So I'm just going to quickly remove that. There you go. All the 5 things are being changed. I also want to change for these ones because the conditional formatting doesn't have to be applied to the monthly summary section. There you go. Done. Okay, so now we'll just copy the formatting from here and paste it over, and there we have it. So now we have all the formulas done for counting each vacation type. And when we do the total, we will just do if this. Now we may not need an if, so we'll just do an if error just in case, and then we'll do a sum of all the vacation values, and then if it's an error, don't display anything. And I will then just double click to copy the formula over. And then the last part is calculating the work days. And just like we did last time, the work days are going to be 31 minus the number of occurrences of not applicable. So we'll do lock C, lock AG, and then we'll do NA. And we also have to subtract. So I'm just going to copy this. We also have to subtract not eligible days we also have to subtract holidays, and we also have to subtract weekends. And then finally, we also have to subtract the total vacation days that have been taken. And then we'll log in. So this is the formula we're going to do. And then I'm going to just wrap it up with if there is any kind of error. So there you go. So on, for example, so this month has 2 weekend dates, and then there's 2 more, 4, and then 6, and then 8, and then 9. So there are 9 weekends dates in this in this month. And so since we have totally 30 days in June, 30 minus 9 is 21. And so you can see that when you add these up, it is 21. For July, it looks like we have totally 22 days, because July has 31 in total. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 weekend dates are taken out. So totally 31 minus 9 is 22. This employee has 5 vacations, so the working days is 17. So it looks like now the calculation is working fine for the monthly summary for each vacation type. So now let's move to the annual summary that we will build over here. That will total all the months that are being displayed into one number. So let's do that here in the annual summary in the next section.